Hello guys. So today was a good day. Apparently kicking yourself works, especially kicking yourself in a video and berating yourself for things you have been doing wrong really works. So if you have seen my last video, I did really badly yesterday, was placing trades here and there at the wrong times without thinking and all that. So, and I was pretty down after all that at the end of the day. And so today I thought, you know what, enough is enough. I'll have to come up with a plan for the day and stick to it. Sorry, I forgot to do pre-trade analysis for what I was about to do. So I'll quickly go through with it before I do the post-trade analysis. So today, when I sat down earlier during the Asia session, so I checked the fundamentals first. Let me show you the economic calendar. Um, so there was an Aussie news earlier. I mean, the news already came out, and it showed that Aussie was, well, weak. Let me go to yesterday. So over here, you can see, although the employment change was better than expected, it was worse than the previous, much worse than the previous. And then this was not that great. Unemployment rate went up. So now I thought, okay, Aussie looks bad, so there's a sell. There's possibly a sell. And then I open up the charts and I see this. So this has already happened. So I was like, okay, the Aussie is weak and USD was strong from yesterday. In fact, USD has been strong for a while now. So I'm thinking, okay, so this is a seller's market, and then this power, the power that it broke through yesterday's low with, it was like so it was power to the sell side. The fundamentals matched, and USD is at that point I knew was strong. So I already got three things for going for me that okay, Aussie is a sell. Now I all I had to do was wait for the opportune moment. So I opened up the market when it was over here. So after this was a very weak move. I mean, although there are no red candles over here, as you can see, but this upward move took quite a while. I'm on the 15 minutes chart. So, and then these candles come in, the sellers come in over here like this. So, after this came in, no buyers. Buyers tried, couldn't even reach as far as it did before. And then this big red one came in again. And after this, as you can see, it couldn't go up anymore. Uh, so at this point, I'm thinking, Jay, okay, this move has probably been digested already because of these. No, after this move, no buyer pressure anymore. So uh, uh, I'm moving towards the post-trade analysis now. So now I knew this was a sell. I mean, I expected that this was a sell. I didn't know. If I knew that, I would be a millionaire by now. Um, so at this point, after I see these, After I see this, I'm like, you know what? I'll this is not going up anytime soon. I thought if prices came back up here, I would enter myself, but at that moment, I'm like, okay, these look really weak, and uh, after these two candles, I jumped the gun, but I entered over here. So as after I enter, the charts start doing this, and I'm like thinking, okay, I already entered, and I'm thinking, okay, so since I expected that this would be a sell, at this point I'm thinking of me, okay, give me a better price and I'll enter again at a better price. So this is the interesting thing about today. Today I wasn't bothered when the prices came in red for me. I mean, when my trade went into negative, I wasn't bothered about it at all. This today was the first time in all the time I have been learning and trying to trade forex, even with real money, that I wasn't bothered when it went into negative, and that that calm. I was so calm that got me into tune with the market so well that I was calm throughout the day. Let me show you what happened. Um, so after this, since it didn't go up much, I didn't take any trades over here. So when it got here, when it got here, I added to my position. I didn't mark that one over here, but I added to the position somewhere over here. So now, after this, it went up. Oh, sorry, I added my second position over here. I remember clearly. I took another trade over here, and then it went into the negative again. I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter. Eh, the deeper it comes in, the happier I am. At a time today, I was goading the market, like, okay, come in deeper, come into more, let the prices come up higher, and I'll add to my position. So it didn't, and then it went down over here. It kept coming down, and over here over here I thought of closing a position, but then this was like right after the USD news. So I thought, okay, so I'll wait for a bit, let's see what the news does. So I didn't get out of my position over here, but the dollar news didn't have much effect on the Aussie dollar today. So prices were doing this, um, and you could say, okay, since you knew it was a sell, so why didn't you get out here and then get back in over here? I It's not like I didn't think of doing that, but today I was like, okay, I won't try that, because yesterday I was shooting my guns off and executing trades like nothing. I'll wait and see how my trades, the two trades I already got into, perform. So it went on for a bit. It went into the red again. I And then this happened. I'm like, okay, good. My sellers are coming back in, and so I held on. I held on, and then Over here, after this red candle, when this green one came in, I closed one position and I brought in I closed one position but didn't move the stop loss which I set over here a healthy amount. Sorry about that, my recording software crashed for some reason. So anyway, let's continue. As I was saying, um, after this move, when it broke down below this level, I brought the stop loss of my second position that was open down into break even, and then I waited and waited for what happens. I was expecting it to go a lot further, but it was already it was 10 p.m., so I was thinking, okay, there's still a lot of time left, so it should go down a bit more. But as you can see, it didn't. So when it after it went up, when it came down here again, and okay, let me remove this for now. After it went up and it came down again, and I was observing it on the 5-minute chart, when I saw that saw a little hiccup over here, I closed my second position and took the profits. So this went as far as my experience goes. This went quite well for me today. I was really happy about today. Even if I had to, even if I had this second position hit my stop break even SL, I would have been happy because I was all the time I was expecting prices to go up higher, try and challenge this level, so that I could enter from somewhere over here, over this level. As you can see, I marked this place, and that didn't happen. So the activity started dying down. But anyway, it was as you can see, it's 15 pips per position. So in total, I think about uh, 30 pips, I think. So that was a good trade. Oh, also, while it was doing this, I thought of when the USD news came out, the oil reserves, the crude oil inventories, and all that. I went to check out how pound USD was doing. So in pound USD, where is it? Where is it? Wait, I marked it before. Okay. Anyway, in pound USD, when I loaded the charts, I saw this, and then it was over here. The prices were over here when I saw this. So, and I was thinking, okay, uh, dollar is strong, and so I marked it out again. I didn't intend to trade pound USD today because of a small fear factor from yesterday, but I thought, okay, so dollar is weak. Sorry, dollar is strong. So and there is this move. So I have two confirmations, although two confirmations that its prices will probably move further down. So I marked over here Asia high and low, and as it is clear, as you can see clearly, it broke the Asia session over here. So I was waiting, okay, get me up to here or even up somewhere up over here, and I'll sell this. So but then the US news came in, and I thought, yeah, okay, I'll keep a wide stop loss over here and enter, because just after news it's quite difficult to catch the large moves, although I was trained not to, but tried it anyway. I kept quite a wide berth. I think I set my SL somewhere over here. So anyway, this one came down instantly, but I didn't close my trade over here. I wanted to see how further down it goes, but then it started doing all this. When it went up here, I added another position, came back here. So, and but near the end, when it was doing all this, I closed both positions. So a very small loss over here, but that wasn't bothering me. I was prepared to, even if prices went in the red over here, I was prepared to sell from here. So, anyway, now let's get to the main point of it all. Um, what happened today was I made a plan. Checked out the fundamentals. I made a plan. I assessed the markets, and I assessed the market and made an calculated assumption that the big boys will be selling. And the key thing was pair selection for me. Pound, Aussie USD was the thing that set me in the right direction. Aussie was weak and dollar was strong. This gave me all the confidence that I needed, and that confidence took me throughout the whole day without getting any fear. See what sticking to a plan does to your mindset. I mean, I experienced it firsthand. I mean, these are not, I mean, some of you might say these are very small profits. I mean, even if I consider my whole trading history of about 2.5, 3 years, this is not the highest profit I made. I have a record of I think it was 68 pips in one single trade. But even then, none of the trades I took before made me as happy about today as my today's executions were. I wasn't afraid. I didn't feel fear for a single moment. And that's a huge, huge milestone to overcome in Forex because fear does so many things to you that you end up doing things you normally wouldn't do out of fear and not in a good way. So now, all this time, I've been listening to the lessons, the video recordings of my mentor. That he said, this is how you need to do this, and then you will feel this. And today, I experienced that. I experienced all that today. And now I can confidently say, if I stick with this routine, you know, the proper way of trading, then I can be successful at Forex. Today wasn't a perfect day in any way, like my entry over here. It was early. I should have entered maybe here or here somewhere, or maybe even here. This was an early entry, but even then, I wasn't afraid. I never once thought, oh my God, what am I? I never once looked at my uh, app, and when I saw the figures in red, I never once thought, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Every time it went in red, I was thinking, is this the right time to add more position? Is this the right time to add more position? That's what I was thinking today. That is a big change from yesterday. I knew what to do. So, from now on, I'll try to do this every single time, and hopefully I won't be crying over spilled milk in a new video. And um, I think from now on, I am in the right mindset for Forex. Thank you for watching the video.